Shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, giving all praises. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachak Kodash, and double honors to the apostles, to the elders at Great Millstone who rule well and teach well. Peace, blessings, salutation to the brethren, to the brothers out there, to the believers. Shalom to the very few Akwath. You sisters out there that do believe as well. All right, to you I say shalom. And the judgment is written in the scriptures. Okay, the judgment is written in the Bible, in the scriptures, okay? And America will be destroyed by the missiles, by nuclear missiles. All right? And that's according to prophecy, and it's written in the Bible for America to be destroyed by nuclear missiles. Okay? The judgment is written in the Bible. All right? And the different prophets of old seen the downfall of America. Okay? For example, Isaiah, Ezekiel, Jeremiah, Baruch, Apostle John, Micah. Okay, and the prophets are back here today, standing in their lot, prophesying the downfall of America. America's Babylon the Great. In the scriptures, we read about Babylon the Great, right? And that's talking about America. Okay? Which Babylon goes back to the Hebrew word Babal, which means confusion. Because that's where they push confusion here. They push confusion. They push forth abomination. Okay? And the powers that be that's ruling the planet, ruling the earth, they're known as the wicked. Okay? And that's being Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, the Edomites. So, you know, the judgment is written in the Bible for America to be destroyed. I want to start off in Revelation chapter 17, verse 1. And there came out of the 7 angels which had the 7 vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will shew unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters. That great whore is America. All nations come here and perform whoredoms with America. All right. Which that's going into her philosophies, the wine of Babylon the Great. These different nations have drunk of that wine. Okay? And it says that sitteth upon many waters. The waters represents the nations on the earth. Okay? Verse 2, with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication. Right. These different nations are drunk with the philosophies of America by the way of democracy, lies, murder, sorcery, witchcraft, enchantments. These different nations are drunk with the philosophies of America. And America pushed forth lies. And these different nations are taking heed to the lies of Babylon the Great. And when you break down that word democracy, demos meaning the people, and kratia means power or rule. So what is democracy? A system of government by the whole population or eligible members of a state, typically through elected representatives. Instead of kings, you have elected representatives instead of kings. Okay? Which the president of the United States is a puppet for the elite bankers. Verse 3. So he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet-colored beast full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns. With scarlet, it means red, which is Esau. Okay, and that beast is the 7 heads and 10 horns. That's the that would be Greece. The 7 heads is Greece, Rome, Spain, France, Germania Minor, Germania Major, and Britain. Okay, which are all strongholds that rule at different times under Esau. And America comes out of that. Okay. So America is in the scriptures. You may not see the word America, but we know that it's Babylon the Great. That great city is talking about America. Okay, this is not talking about, ancient Babylon. Okay? This is talking about, and if you hear that noise, like that noise right there, that's the chair. My chair needs WD-40. Okay? But which the 10 horns, that's the EU. Okay? That's the 10 horns is the European Union infrastructure. Which what does NATO means? NATO means North Atlantic Treaty Organization, which was established in 1949, August 4th. Okay? So that great whore that sitteth upon many waters is talking about America. America. And these different nations are drunk with that Babylonian juice. Okay? So these different nations are here. Right? But guess what? America is going to be destroyed by nuclear missiles. All right? And I do want to bring out the book of Jeremiah. This is Jeremiah. This is Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 1. And it reads, "Thus saith Yahweh, behold, I will raise up against Babylon and against them that the well in the midst of them that rise up against me a destroying wind. And that destroying wind is talking about the missiles, the nuclear missiles, okay? That's that destroying wind, which the angels are holding back the destruction, but they're going to release the destruction very, very soon. And when you read Joel chapter 2, it goes into the missiles and the warheads. Yeah, they're not going to break rank. The Lord's Spirit will be in those nuclear missiles. Okay? And we're living in that time. We're in the time of what? A war that's about to happen. World War III. World War III. Okay? This is Revelation 7, verse 1. And after these things, I saw four angels standing on the four corners of the earth, holding the four winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree, which the wind represents the destruction. Okay? This Jeremiah 51, verse 2. Well, before I read verse 2, let's get Revelation chapter 9. Revelation 9, verse 12. And it reads, one woe is past, and behold, there come two woes more hereafter. Right. World War I already happened. World War II happened. World War III is going to happen. Okay? That's going to happen. All right? This is Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 2. And was sent unto Babylon fanners, and that shall fan her, and shall empty her land, for in the day of trouble they shall be against her round about. That's right, going into the missiles, going into the nuclear missiles. And shall empty her land. That her is Babylon the Great, America. That whore, right? These different nations going to shoot missiles at America. Verse 3. Against him that bendeth, let the archer bend his bow, and against him that lifteth himself up in his brigandine, and spare ye not her young men, destroy ye utterly all her hosts. The brigandine goes into armory. Okay? And the host goes into army. All right? And that archer is the that's the missiles. And, it has to be cocked back, right? And these different nations have missiles like China, Iran, Russia, Great Britain, Pakistan, India, Japan. Okay, which when you go into that word brigandine, that's the modern term is the missile defense system. These missiles are going to go past their missile defense system, right? Because these different missiles are going to hit their target. Verse 4. Thus the slain shall fall in the land of the Chaldeans, and they that are thrust through in her streets, which the Chaldeans, that's the modern day Babylonians. Okay, keep reading. For Israel have not been forsaken, nor Judah of his God, of Yahweh of hosts, though their land was filled with sin against the Holy One of Israel. Right. Right. Going into the elect has not been forsaken. All right. The elect has not been forsaken. Okay. And it says what? Though their land was filled with sin against the Holy One of Israel. Right. The land filled with sin. Right. Hey, every law is broken over here in Babylon the Great. Every law is broken over here in Babylon the Great. Verse 6, flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of Yahweh's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense. So we have to flee spiritually. All right, that's what that's going into, fleeing spiritually. Not physically, because according to prophecy, a great deliverance will happen here in America. It's going to happen. A great deliverance. Right? So we're fleeing spiritually. Babylon has been a golden cup in Yahweh's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine. Therefore the nations are mad. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain. If so be, she may be healed. Right, Babylon is suddenly fallen. That's America. Okay. Verse 9. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her. Let us go everyone into his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto heaven and is lifted up even to the skies. All right, going into everybody is going to need to jump ship and go home. These nations have businesses and they're entrepreneurs. A lot of them are foreigners that have stores, convenience stores, laundry shops. They're going to realize this place is a shit show. They're going to, flee out of the midst of Babylon. Okay? These nations are mad. Everybody is seeing America for what America is. The hammer of the earth, the bully, the great bully, right? In the earth. The judgment is written. Verse 9. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. There you go. The judgment is set. The judgment is written in the Bible. For you wacky tacky so-called Christians out there, you're really anti-Messiah. You're against the anointed. You're antichrist. Okay? You so-called Christians, you hate prophecy. You don't like to go into prophecy. You despise Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai. Well, guess what? America's going down and you're going down too. Okay? The judgment is written. The judgment is set. All right? Let's go to Revelation chapter 18. This is Revelation 18. No, I'm just bringing out some scriptures going into the destruction of America, Babylon the Great. This is Revelation 18. And to bring out verse. I could start from verse 1, but for time's sake, I'm going to start at verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. This represents us being beamed up in those chariots. Isaiah chapter 26, verse 20 goes into that. 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 16 through 18 goes into that. Revelation, it says partakers of her sins. That's the second death. A lot of you people are going to experience the second death here in America, which is that lake of fire by the way of those nuclear missiles. 200 million warheads will hit America, according to the Bible, according to Revelation chapter 9. Verse 5, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and God hath remembered her iniquities. That's right. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works, and the cup which she hath filled to her double. How much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine. And she shall be utterly burned with fire, for strong is the Lord God who judgeth her. There you go. The judgment is written. Okay, so there's no need to get so comfortable in this place, America. The judgment is written. Okay, Esau is the end of the world. Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. All right, so who's up next to rule in the world to come? Jacob, the Israelites. And who's currently ruling this world? Esau, Edom. And Esau is the end of the world. They're only ruling for a period of time. That's it. The Lord is going to bring down Esau. All right, so with that, all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Racha Ha Kodash, Shalom.